light in the future, share the wisdom.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh kepada semua pelajar semester akhir di CFS, mungkin daripada MEDC. Jadi saya daripada pelajar tahun 3 kampus UiAM Konten, ingin berkongsi sedikit pengalaman dan juga mungkin tips lah untuk menghadapi peperiksaan dan mungkin sedikit motivasi. Okey, yang pertama, untuk menghadapi peperiksaan akhir ni, tips yang paling penting ialah time management kita kena tip top lah. Kalau kita ada study week, gunakan betul-betul study week itu untuk kita bahagikan macam mana kita nak cover semua topik yang telah kita belajar. Jadi contoh untuk siapa yang nak score macam dean list ke, pastikan topik jangan pilih-pilih. Study semua topik, jangan kita abaikan satu topik pun. Sebab kita tak tahu topik mana yang akan ditanya, and kalau kita study semua topik itu lebih selamat lah. Jadi yang kedua, bahagikan masa kita. Contoh kita ada pagi, kita ada siang dan juga malam. Contoh sehari kita boleh study 3 subjek. Contoh pagi boleh study subjek yang memerlukan kita untuk mengingat. Sebab pagi ni kita fresh lagi. Contohnya biologi. Tengah hari mungkin boleh buat subjek kira-kira sebab kita mengantuk. Tapi kalau kira-kira ni tak mengantuk, so kita boleh buat macam matematik ataupun fizik waktu tengah hari. Malam pun kita boleh utamakan subjek yang membaca sebab waktu tu mungkin lebih masuk lah. Di atas orang juga, depends on masing-masing macam mana. Okey, yang kedua, banyakkan bertanya. Jangan malu untuk bertanya. Apa-apa yang kita tak faham, tanya kawan-kawan ataupun tanya lecturer kita. Okey, seterusnya, ingat, selagi kita tak masuk dewan peperiksaan, selagi tu kita ada masa. Jangan kita putus asa awal. Contoh, subjek tu susah, cakap, tak ada chance dah subjek ni. Jangan macam tu lah. Selagi kita tak melangkah masuk ke dalam dewan peperiksaan, selagi tu kita ada masa untuk kita fahamkan, untuk kita buat ulang kaji. Yang penting, jaga masa elok-elok. Yang terakhir, kita sebagai seorang Muslim tak boleh lari. Kita usaha macam mana pun, kita kena banyakkan berdoa dan memohon pertolongan daripada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Dan yang last sekali, kita kena tawakal. InsyaAllah kita punya keputusan tidak mengkhianati usaha kita. Yang penting kita usaha, keputusan itu kita serahkan kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Jadi itu sedikit sebanyak perkongsian dan juga mungkin sedikit motivasi. Harap dapat membantu. Sekian saja. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan good luck kepada semua. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Yusli. I'm a second year medical student in IIM Kuantan. I would like to wish the best of luck to my brothers and sisters in CFS for the final SEM examination. Don't forget to study and also make your dua. InsyaAllah you will do your best and you will score the exam. And I can't wait to meet all of you in the upcoming years in IIM Kuantan. So that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone, to all our junior CFS students. Okay, we are third year students and we are here to give you a little tips about how to make you go through your final exams smoothly. Okay, so firstly for your subjects, especially for physics, chemistry, math, statistics and whatnot, actually you just have to do all the tutorials that your lecturers give you. Legit, they will help you like a lot. Even somehow the questions are a bit same. The tutorial and the exam questions. Yeah, and for something like biology, you just have to read a lot and remember, and try to say it back. Like try to communicate with your friend and try to make them understand. And also you will understand it yourself too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the preparation yourself for the examination, please take care of yourself, sleep well, eat well, and most important, don't forget to take your breakfast before taking the exam on the day, because breakfast is the most important meal. After the exam, set your target, what you want to achieve. Don't be stressed, just try your best.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. How things going for you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I just want you guys to know that you are almost there in reaching your success. This is your final semester. Just make sure that you spend your 24 hours wisely, because everyone have the same amount. I also have 24 hours, not more and less. But what makes your 24 hours different from others is regarding how you spend on it. So have a good mindset on your goal. Be consistent with your effort. And lastly, good luck with your quizzes, exams, especially finals. May Allah grant us success in this world and also in the hereafter. Amin. Good luck everyone.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh kepada semua junior di CFS. Saya tahun 3 di UAE Kuantan Campus dan sedikit motivasi untuk semula ataupun sedikit tips lah. Saya ni sebagai yang kata average student, nak memberi sedikit tips, which is yang pertama adalah first and foremost, bersyukurlah dengan pointer yang sekarang tu. Even tu mungkin ada yang atas pagar, mungkin ada yang di list, alhamdulillah. Kalau tapi yang atas pagar tu bersyukur je dengan pointer yang ada. Itu pun maksudnya petanda untuk kita, sama ada kita terus berusaha keras sikit dan ataupun ada hikmah dia lah. Secondly, yang kedua adalah musim-musim exam ni, dia better kita mengamalkan gaya hidup sihat lah. Petang-petang tu kalau stres kan, berjalan, berjoging apa semua. Jangan duduk bilik lah. Study stres macam mana pun, petang tu make sure kita luang masa pergi jogging, pergi jalan-jalan. Pusing juga gambang tu lah, kan best kan. Pagi pun best juga. Yang ketiga, tidur tu kena jaga. Kalau boleh masa exam tu, macam kalau boleh tidur tu awal lah. Tidur awal, bangun awal, study and then prepare untuk pergi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nabila Huda, iaitu student from Kuliah Dentistry. I know you now struggling in the lesson, right? So I just want to wish the best of luck. Keep going and striving until the end. Jangan putus asa tengah-tengah jalan. I know sometimes you feel very tired and want to give up. Tak apa, chill, jangan stress tak membantu pun. Jadi chill, 5 minit, 3 minit, masa balik-balik, tingkatkan semangat balik. minta doa daripada Allah dipermudahkan segala urusan, jangan tinggal solat, jangan tinggal Quran, minta restu daripada ibu bapa, insya-Allah segalanya akan dipermudahkan. May Allah bless your efforts and give you the best result. So that's all, fighting.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to all my Red brothers and sisters in CFS. I heard you guys have an upcoming final exam and I just want to say good luck on that. I know this would be the most stressing time for you, but I believe you have done so much to prepare for this exam. And as much as I believe in you, you would have to believe in yourself that you will do well in this exam, okay? And just few reminder for me, don't forget to have enough sleeping time, good rest, especially when it's coming very near to the exam, so that you don't stress yourself too much. And friendly reminder as well, don't forget to pray that Allah will ease the journey for you throughout this exam and throughout your student life. And last word, I just want to say good luck, do your best, and fighting everyone.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nurul Christina, final year pharmacy students. I would like to wish all of you, all of the Maxi members, all the best in your upcoming exam. And don't forget to be healthy and drink a lot of water and don't be stressed. So that's all from me. All the best.
Assalamualaikum kepada semua adik-adik. Selamat berjaya dalam mengambil peperiksaan. Ingat, peperiksaan bukan segala-galanya, tetapi segala-galanya bermula dengan peperiksaan. So, good luck, do your best in the examination and insyaAllah kita bertemu di kuliah nanti.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Akmal Syam, pelajar perubatan tahun 4. So, saya nak ucapkan selamat berjaya buat adik-adik yang akan menduduki peperiksaan tak lama lagi, semester akhir. Dan sedikit pesanan, di saat-saat akhir ini paling kurang kita dah go through setiap page modul ataupun lecture kita. Paling kurang setiap page tu, kalau kita dah go through, kita dah fahamkan. Dan kalau boleh, upkan bacaan sebanyak 3 kali untuk setiap modul yang kita ada. Okay? Semoga selamat segalanya, semoga berjaya hendaknya, dan semoga kita berjumpa di kuliah nanti, insyaAllah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dear brothers and sisters, we'll begin our event shortly. Before start the event, please be reminded to sign your attendance via the iAttend link, which will be shared in the chat box of Zoom and YouTube later. And please be reminded to mute your mic to ensure our program runs smoothly. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to the Honorable Speaker, Brother Nazri Shafiq, Head Department of Biology, Madam Kamaril Azlah Teruk, Advisor of Maxi Society, Ms. Nurdana Shamim binti Hasnul, lecturers from the Department of Biology, and my dear fellow friends. Welcome to Alumni Inspire One Step Closer Thought 2.0. I am Bartishana Suha binti Ahmad Rashdan and I will be your MC for today. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord, the creator and the sustainer of the universe, as we gather here this morning to listen on beneficial inputs from our alumni today. Dear brothers and sisters, for your information, this event is organized by the Department of Biology in collaboration with MATSI. This event is aimed to boost enthusiasm for medical, dentistry, and pharmacy students in their relevant career pathway by the sharing experiences, to inspire all students to keep energized and motivated in achieving excellence, to instill positive vibes among students for achieving insan sejahtera, and to revive the student passion to further their studies. Before we proceed further, let's bless this event with dua and Quran recitation by Brother Fauzan. Please welcome.
الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Oh Allah, we express our gratitude to you for allowing us to attend this event on the auspicious day. Oh Allah, we ask you for the safety of our religion and welfare of our body. Oh Allah, Lord of the implementing authority, make the days that we've gone through, starting with your mercy, continue with your blessing and righteous guidance, ended with your forgiveness. Make the days that we've gone through, spend with your obedience, adorn us with the adornment of the righteous, and clothe us with the ornament of peace in spreading good behavior, lowering the wing of humanity, duty of conduct, advancing towards excellence, avoiding condemnation, being righteous to the unserving, speaking truth, true bitter. اللهم أخرجني من الظلمات والوهم وأكرمني بنور الفهم. اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومتك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. O Allah, please bring us out of the darkness of doubt and favor us with the light of comprehension. O Allah, open to us the door of your mercy and unfold for us the treasure of your knowledge by your mercy, the most merciful of the merciful ones. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bi khair. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bi khair. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bi khair. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Brother Fauzan, for wonderful recitation. To enlighten our event today, Please turn our attention to the pre-recorded speech by the Head Department of Biology, Madam Kamaril Azlah Teruk.
Thank you, MC, for today's event. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. The respected director for this program, Madam Nur Saada, the supportive MEXI advisor, Sister Nurdiana Shamim, the dedicated program coordinator for today's event, Madam Rosita, Madam Nur Fazlina, and Madam Haliza, the hardworking committee lines up, the respected speaker for today's event, Brother Nashrin Shafiq, Brother Muhammad Ashraf, and Dr. Farah Zulaikha, the MEXI lines up, respective staff, and my beloved brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, with the grateful of Allah, we are able to present in virtual platform for this talk program, Alumni Inspire One Step Closer 2.0. Brothers and sisters, this talk is the second time organized by Department of Biology in collaboration with MEXI. The same nature of program was firstly held on 2021. This program still maintains its objective, where its two main objectives are to inspire CFS students to keep energized and motivated in achieving excellence, and to instill positive vibes among students for achieving Insan Sejahtera. Brothers and sisters, Insan Sejahtera is the holistic human person who has the wisdom and the competency to contribute to the betterment of the society. Through humanizing education as main strategy in Sejahtera academic framework, it is more the attribute of IIUM graduated with core element Khalifah, Amanah, Iqra, and Rahmatan lil Alamin, all of these known as Khair. I would like to quote from Sahih Bukhari, the best among you are those who have the best manner and best character. Brothers and sisters, in few more months, you will be graduated from CFS, you will join your desired kuliah, and your dream become reality. Move toward, keep moving, and strive for the best CGPA for your last semester in CFS. It is my hope and also expectation from the organizing committee this program can become a platform to guide and motivate all of us through the experience of through the academic experience of our speaker that will be shared later on. Lastly, I would like to congratulate the organizing committee in successfully organize this beneficial program. With that, I end my speech with a quote from Maya Angelou. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Madam Kamal Azla, for the insightful speech. I can summarize some important highlights from the feast. First, humanizing education as strategy of Sejahtera academic framework. Second, she mentioned about the four attributes of IIUM graduated: Khalifah, Amanah, Iqra, and Rahmatan lil Alamin. And lastly, in everything we do, we must do it with the full heart, yes. Dear brothers and sisters, we are now reaching to the highlight of today's event. Before I pass the screen to our invited speaker, let me introduce some background of our speaker. His name is Najrin Shafiq, a pharmacist by education and passion, involved in developing business of pharmacy chain and better health of community. He was a student of International Islamic University Malaysia since 2012 up until 2019 to complete his master in pharmaceutical science. He was a pharmacy assistant in Pharmacy Mira and became a pharmacist in 2018 in Pharmacy Zufa and continued as a manager in Pharmacy Damai Kuantan. And now he is showing to us that distance between you and everything you want is the amount of action that you take, as he became a director in SD Alliance Neighborhood. Taking responsibilities include overseeing overall management of operations, sales, pharmacist training, and human resources department of the company and its associated branches and licenses. Without further ado, please welcome Brother Najim Shafiq to deliver his talk.
Right, thank you, Sister MC. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you, Sister MC. And Honorable Head of Department, respected lecturers, committee lines up, students, fellow brothers and sisters. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear me? Yes, huh? Alright, so should I continue in English or mix or Malay? Any international student here? Any international student here?
Yes,
There's an international student here. Okay, so I should proceed with English, I presume. All right. I was invited as the speaker for a second time, and for this talk, I would like to share some slide with all of you. All right. Can you see the slide? Yes, you can see the slide. Huh? Okay, right. All right. Okay. Alumni Inspire one step closer 2.0, and it is me, Mr. Muhammad Nazim Shafiq from SD Alliance Neighborhood. Okay, a little bit introduction about myself. I'm currently the Chief Operating Officer of SD Alliance Neighborhood. So this company is a brand owner for a mini chain pharmacy of Biruni. So previously I was a manager in Damai Apotek Enterprise, a company for Pharmacy Damai Kuantan, and recently converted to Biruni mini chain pharmacy. And there's still, if you find Biruni pharmacy, when you go to exit to Kuantan Toll, then you can see a Biruni there. So that was previously a Pharmacy Damai Kuantan and converted to Biruni pharmacy, mini pharmacy chain. And previously, I was a resident pharmacist in SNM Medica, a company from Pharmacy Zufa, also in Kuantan, and I am one of the alumnus of IIUM. So I did my foundation, my degree, and my master in pharmacy in IIUM. So what I did during my study years is I did my foundation in CFS IIUM Petaling Jaya. I was actively involved in MRC of Mala Abu Bakar for 2 years as a Secretary General, and I presume that the subjects taken is quite similar or the same as what you are taking currently in as a pharmacy stream. And I'm taking no English classes as exempted in my EPT. And I pursue my studies in degree in Bachelor of Pharmacy in IIM Kuantan, actively involved in IIM Pharmacy Student Association as an Assistant Secretary and the President. And lastly, I pursued further in my Master of Science in Pharmacy Practice, doing a full-time research mode that at that time having a module of PRP plus Master. So PRP is a housemanship for pharmacy. So the PRP involve obtaining the first objective of the master and also fulfilling the hospital module at Hospital Ampuan Afzan Kuantan HTA. So I do not involve in any extracurricular activities back then because it was too busy with the studies and my part-time job. And these are the title of my master. I did about drug abuse and how to monitor the therapy for drug abuse patient in Malaysia. All right. Uh, I was given a set of questions written by the students beforehand, before I did my slides. and I will try to answer as much as possible about the question and up to my knowledge. All right, so I divided my presentation into two parts, part one and part two. So part one is the pharmacy course is the best choice. So I see that most of the question is related that is the pharmacy is a good choice or the best choice, or there are any other options that aside from pharmacy course. So uh, for me personally, it depends on your passion and what you are and what's your strength. If you're in me personally, my passion is on the healthcare, and I love to uh, concern about someone's health and my myself's health, and I prefer not to health centered, but also in business way. I love to do business as well as in the health. So that's me personally. Some people have their own preferences, but let's me guide to your decision in making the good choice. So in pharmacy course, in Kuliah Pharmacy IIUM, so the prerequisite of the of you to enroll into the pharmacy course in Kuliah is you have to obtain a minimum of CGPA 3.5 and above. That's a must. And additional to that CGPA of 3.5, you need to undergo a small interview with the representative of the kuliah, so that so that they want to know what is your passion and to strengthen up your thinking about taking pharmacy and whatnot. In addition to that, they have some limited spaces that they can offer to you in the kuliah. Let's say during my year, they have about 100 plus seats for students to enroll into kuliah of pharmacy. But then, what the latest one, I heard about less than 100 or just like that 100, not more than that, because of the limited space and the policy of the government currently. So that's about the prerequisite uh, to enroll into the Kuliah Pharmacy. Okay. Secondly is about scholarship. So during my time, the scholarship is, I would say, it is automatically given if you are enrolled into medicine, pharmacy, or dental courses. So you are entitled for scholarship just to apply, and they considering that you are enrolled into creative courses and you are entitled for scholarship. But during my years in 2012, yeah, in 2012, there's a big hiccup in scholarship distribution. There are some of the my batchmate did manage to get the scholarship, though that time they are considering pharmacy as one of the critical courses. But now, looking at the current situation of ministry and also the government, I don't think that they would give scholarship easily, but you have to earn it. Okay, scholarship, mostly people would know about JPA, Khazanah and all, but you also can try to apply for scholarship under negeri, under the states. uh, yeah, there are some of my friends during my day who did manage to get a JPA scholarship. They try for state scholarship and certain institution of scholarship. So you may try on that. But having a scholarship would give you a peace of mind in terms of monetary, I would say. Okay, that's a rough idea on that. And let's dig into the kuliah itself. Okay, I would like to talk about the subjects. So, what are the subjects that you will be facing when you enroll into 4 years of degree in pharmacy in IIM Kuantan? So, during the first year, you basically will be learning about basic things. So, all the subjects and all the syllabus that you will be taking is about basics. So you will see that this in year one, semester one, you'll be learning about basic anatomy, how the body structure internally and externally. You'll be learning about physiology, how the body works, and you will be learning more about chemistry during the first and second year. So you will see that medical biochemistry, it's how your body works at the chemistry level. And also you will be learning about pharmaceutical organic chemistry. This is about advanced chemistry as compared to CFS and also SPM. That's more advanced. And you'll be learning about the fundamentals or the basic things about pharmacy practice. So how you will be practicing pharmacy when you graduate later. So during the first year and second year, you will be dividing your studies into two: the pharmacy and also the kuliah required courses subject, and another one is the university required courses. So the university required courses is more on subjects that not related to pharmacy, like your tilawah and your Islamic worldview and your leadership. So I somehow did enjoy the university required courses like Islamic worldview, because it opens up your mind to other things aside from pharmacy. There is a good thing actually. And in the second semester of the first year, you will be learning about pharmacology, how your treatment works when it goes into inside the body. You'll be listening. You'll be learning also about the basic of microbiology and immunology, how the microbes, how the cells. You'll be learning also the medicinal chemistry. So this is, I would say, though it is fundamental, the uh, students tend to fail this medicinal chemistry because you're learning chemistry on a medicinal level. So you get a paracetamol, so you learn about the structure of the paracetamol and how that structure attached to your body and exerts function. All right. And you'll be also learning about pharmaceutical analysis, so how you analyze your medicine using certain I would say machines. And you'll be also learning about physical-chemical principles. So this is more about physics, how your medicine works in terms of physics things. So if you are into physics, then you should score this. Uh, like myself, I have a love-hate relationship with physics, so I just managed to score, but not into really the hard. Okay, also have the university required courses. You will be learning your civilization in Islam, tilawah, family management, and also English for academic writing. So English for academic writing during my days, you'll be taking this in CFS. I don't know if you are taking this in CFS, but during my days, we need to take English for academic writing during CFS because they are too packed. The the schedule in kuliah is too packed to be brought up into kuliah. So we did in the CFS. Okay. All right, move on to the second year. So this is a second year one. So second year you'll be learning about pharmacology of peripheral nervous system. So peripheral nervous system is about your nerves, your blood vessels, and you'll be learning about pathology. So pathology is the you learn about diseases, so how diseases occurred or how diseases appeared in one's body. So you'll be also learning about anti-infective agents. So anti-infective agents, you'll be learning about antibiotics, antiviral, antifungal, and all. And you'll be also learning about pharmaceutical disperse system, pharmaceutical instrumental analysis, analyzing using machines, and you'll be learning basic concept of community pharmacy practice. Okay, and you will be learning your, I would say, uh, university required courses, and fret not that you will be learning Bahasa Melayu during your second year. And frankly speaking, that my batch, though most of us are Malays, they didn't manage to get above A minus for Bahasa Melayu. So we think that we are Malays, we can score BM in IIUM, but no, it's quite hard because it's Bahasa Melayu for kerjaya. So how you apply your Malays in your working world later on. And Also, you will keep learning about tilawah and skills lah. Okay, they introduce you to elective courses during the year 2 of semester 1. So you'll be learning about nuclear pharmacy. Fret not that you will not learn about how to use nuclear weapons. No, we use nuclear technology in our treatment. Let's some of the examples are using chemotherapy products and radiotherapy products. So we use the nuclear technology in treatment of diseases. And also you will be learning about cosmetic and cosmeceutical. So I did enjoy my cosmetic and cosmeceutical because it's somehow what you use every day. Your spray, your face wash and all, that's under cosmetic and cosmeceutical. So, but unfortunately, you only have to register one elective courses. So depends on your patient, and this is only on semester 1. On semester 2, you'll be learning about body system and therapeutics. So body system and therapeutics is how your body works and how the disease came out and how you manage during the therapeutics. So you'll be learning based on the body system that given to you. So the cardiovascular and hematology. Cardiovascular is your heart and also your blood vessel, and hematology is your blood. Body system and therapeutics. So you'll be on respiratory and urinary system. Respiratory is the breathing system, and the urinary is how the excretory system. Pharmacoepidemiology and pharmacoeconomics, you're learning about statistics in pharmacy. So you'll be using some software to learn on statistics and economy on pharmacy. So you'll also learning about pharmaceutics tree, solid and other dosage form. So dosage form is things how the delivery system of the medicine, with it liquid or solid or suppository and all. So you're learning also sterile processes and products, also learning in Bahasa Melayu too. And you have, of course, elective courses. You have nutraceutical. So nutraceutical, you'll be learning about vitamins. You'll be learning about over-the-counter products that you can see in Watson, Guardian, or any retail pharmacy. You'll be also learning about halal pharmaceutical and computer-aided drug design, where you design your medication using computer. And unfortunately, also they will be offering you only one elective courses. So during the third year, so you'll be learning about anti-cancer, chemotherapy. You'll be learning about chemotherapy product, and continue on body system and therapeutic, where you learn about your musculoskeletal and sensory organs like eyes, like ears and nose, and GI, gastrointestinal, your guts, and also hepatobiliary, about your liver and your lungs. And you'll also be learning about endocrine, hormone system, and immune system. And one of the most tricky subject and fun, I would say fun, is pharmacognosy, where you'll be learning about herbal medicine, how you learn the development of medicine using herbal product from herbs or from natural sources. And also you'll be learning about biotechnology and biophysical. So elective courses that they offered is advanced drug delivery system and also renal pharmacy, where you will be learning about the medication that related to kidney system. And of course, only one elective courses offered this in this. And third year, second semester, you'll be learning about pharmacy management, entrepreneurship, basic clinical pharmacokinetics. So pharmacokinetics is how your drug is being entered, and once you enter your body, how they administered, how it being metabolized, how it being absorbed, and how it been excreted from the body. So that is pharmacokinetics. And fret not that you will be learning about ethics and law also. So at this point, you feel like you are a part-time lawyer because you're learning all the terms and the jargon of law. So you feel like you're a lawyer, a part-time lawyer at one point. And you'll be learning about hospital pharmacy practice. You'll be learning about central nervous system, where your brain and your backbone, all that, and from quality control. All right. And okay, you'll be learning also about drug abuse. Okay, drug abuse is what I am majoring in my master, where the drug abuse, where patient misuse the drug that or the medication that they had been using, and you also need to learn about physical quality management. And during the third year, you will be a short semester. So there's a normal semester, semester one, semester two, and the semester three here, where you will be attending to community posting and hospital pharmacy attachment, either one only. So this is like I would say only attachment and posting. You'll be learning about a short-term course in during the posting or attachment. During fourth year, there'll be a lot of time for you to relax, but much more headache because the course is quite lengthy. You'll need to focus on final year research project (FYP) and also Islamic input in pharmacy. All right. And there are elective courses that you can choose from, not all, but you can choose from clinical toxicology, e-commerce, herbal science, and public health. Okay, during my time, they don't offer e-commerce, herbal science, and public health pharmacy. So I would rather attend this kind of classes because it's very intriguing and looks good. And during the second semester of fourth year, okay, this is where your internship will be. So you will be intern in industrial training, pharmacotherapeutics in hospital, and also community pharmacy posting. So they will divide you into groups, but you need to attend all. So you need to do interns in all sectors, industry, hospital, and community. Then after that, you will be waiting for your graduation. All right, so you finish your 4 years of degree, unless you want to pursue further in master or PhD lah. All right, so that are the subjects lah. So throughout, so you will be facing on 135 credit hour, still a lot less as compared to during my time, because there was a saying that it's not a saying, it's a fact that during my time the total credit hour is about 155 credit hours, so they have slashed some of the credit hours, so you don't need to uh, think about the headache that you will be facing if you are facing a 155 credit hours. So that's why they some of the saying that the pharmacy courses are a very busy courses. Yes, during that time, but now they have slashed down, and you can focus more on your life also. All right, moving on to the okay, we have discussed about prerequisite, the scholarship, and the subject, and what are the career pathway current for the current situation. So you done your degree after 4 years of study. So what's next? So you're currently in 3 year of foundation, where you did your SPM with flying colors. You did your now currently you are in foundation, so you will be swinging into the pharmacy degree for 4 years in Malaysia. Then you will be attending to pharmacist training or housemanship. So in medical, they will call it housemanship. In pharmacy, they call it as a PRP, from provisionally registered pharmacist. You're registered pharmacy, but provisionally. So you have to attend a 1 year training before you get a license and entitled an FRP, fully registered pharmacist. So uh, back then, there will be a compulsory service that you attend. So after you finish your degree here, you are facing about 1 year of PRPship and another 1 year for compulsory service in government sector. But back then, there are compulsory service due to bonding with scholars and with government. But now they are offering you uh, contract basis employment, so they will renew your contract based on the performance and based on the availability of positions in the government sectors lah. All right, but fret not that if you are not looking for only government, there are various fields of pharmacy that you can venture on. So traditionally, all pharmacy graduates will only facing on hospital pharmacy, where they will be hospital pharmacies. And now, back to 4 to 5 years back, now the emerging of community pharmacies, where government don't provide any permanent post for hospital pharmacies. So most of them tend to go to community pharmacy as last option. But if you are not into business, or you don't really uh, have the passion in doing business, you can venture in other part as well. So the academic pharmacy, being a lecturer, you have to pursue your master and PhD. And also you can also venture into industrial pharmacy, where there are a lot of position for industrial pharmacies available, like production pharmacies, QC pharmacies, R&D pharmacies in industrial alone. So if you are not into clinical part, or you're not into business part or teaching part, you can venture into industrial pharmacy. But not only this, not limited to this, there are also regulatory pharmacies where you can join the enforcement with government, with Jabatan Kesihatan, where you be part of the enforcement officers that monitor the regulation throughout the country. And also military pharmacies. So in my batch, there's one of the my batchmate doing military pharmacies in Hospital Tengku Mizan in Wangsa Maju. So they are part-time soldier, I would say, and part-time pharmacists. So she done both. Okay, and you can also be a R&D pharmacist in industrial pharmacy, like I said. And also there's one new one is a Navy pharmacist. You join Navy and be pharmacist in there. So our the field of pharmacy is not limited to only hospital pharmacy or community pharmacy. There are lots of uh, I would say branches of fields in pharmacy. Right? So fret not that you are facing that, oh, what you want to do after you grad. No, you have a lot of options that you can choose from. So that first part, wow, quite long. First part only. Okay, second part is will not be that long, because I will discuss about life as a pharmacy student, because quite many of the questions that you ask is about life. How's life in being a pharmacy student? So I would say that life as a pharmacy student, foundation versus degree. With degree, the difference is about the time management. So like I said before, that the the uh, the syllabus or the schedule of degree students are very complex, so you have to manage your time properly as compared to CFS. I did say that CFS student didn't have a packed schedule. No, I didn't say that. But if you say that CFS have packed schedule, then the degree is, I would say, double or triple of that packed schedule. For pharmacy course, I did know about science courses or any other courses, but for pharmacy courses, yes, there's a difference in schedule, and you have to manage your time properly. And of course, the syllabus. The CFS, you'll be learning an extra a bit from your SPM. But then, when you're going into I would say, when you're going into degree, they'll be totally different, uh, a bit relatable, but then it's totally different from what you are learning in CFS. And of course, the difference in life or foundation versus degree is the evaluation method. So in foundation, maybe you are evaluated through written exams or uh, reports, lab reports, and all. But then, as a pharmacy student in degree, you will be evaluated through written exams, through lab reports, a lot, I would say, and you'll be evaluated through your quizzes, your tests, your pop quizzes, okay, and also you'll be evaluated through OSCE. OSCE is a face-to-face interaction with your patient, real patient. But the tricky part is that the patient is your professors. So you cannot debunk more, you cannot bluff how you treat your patient. And another one big difference is the pharmacy student always labeled as a zombie student. Why zombie student? Because okay, pharmacy students are more our method of learning is more memorizing. If you are good with your memorization, then that's an advantage to you because you need to learn, you need to memorize almost all things. The name of the drugs, the mechanism of action. Of course, you will be understanding first, then you will be memorizing. But then you need to memorize also by hook or by crook. You need to memorize also. All right. So that's the I think the difference between the foundation and degree and how you need to manage your time and manage your life time. About life on campus, I say that on transportation part, you can bring your own transportation, your own vehicle like motorcycles or your car. But then there are limits to that. If you are parts of the society or part of the management of the campus, student management of the campus, then you are entitled or you can have a strong recommendation to bring your own transport. Internet, internet, kuliah internet or the campus internet, get your own internet lah. Get your own internet lah. Okay. Extracurricular activities, yeah, you can join any association, society, and also you can go for election if you are into. You can go also for sports. If you are not into all the typical things of extracurricular activities in campus, you can join extracurriculars, external extracurriculars like you can join off-campus NGOs. It's up to you. There's no limit to that. As long as you don't really bring the name of university into something that is not so good lah. Okay? Practicals and internship. Okay, practicals and internship. Okay, the practicals that you will be facing in kuliah is more on both approach, hands-on and zombie approach. Hands-on is you'll be doing your lab. You will be facing cadaver, mayat, the real one, so that you can learn more. And also the approach of zombie approach that you need to learn and memorize. So both approach are available, then you need to face that. Okay. And also practicals that they'll be offering also attachment, hospital attachment, community posting, industrial posting. So that are the practicals and internship. So internship is the final semester on these three sectors. And after you graduated, you will be facing your PRP-ship, your housemanship. So that housemanship, you have to endure for 1 year, minimum of 1 year. Then you'll go for 1 year. Then if you are not entitled for extension, then you will entitle your license lah. Okay, all right. So what other study tools needed? Okay, previously, before pandemic happened, before COVID-19, you will be having a hard copy notes so that you can learn from. And usually the notes will be printed before the lecturer come into the lecture hall, and you will learn through the notes. But that post pandemic, after COVID-19 hit the world, so I think the approach will be different. So there will be online classes, there will be non-face-to-face approach. So you will be given soft copy notes that you will be learning from. And I would strongly suggest that you have some electronic devices to assist in your learning, be it iPad, tablet, or even your own phone can be the electronic device to have to store your notes so that you can learn easily through online. All right. Part-time job. Part-time job. Okay. I would say that if you are intending to do a part-time job to cater your monetary problems or monetary issues that you're facing, it's good that you can manage your time properly first, because if you are to do part-time job during the first and second year, I would strongly suggest that you do that time only, the first and second year, because there will be not so packed the time and also not so headache full of the subjects. so you still it's bearable and still manageable. All right. But during third year and fourth year, you will be having a full spectrum of headache if you are doing a part-time job, be it online or offline. But I would also suggest that you are good with your time management, that too. But if you are not good with your time management, then don't take the risk. Okay. Online versus offline job. Online job is, I think, more manageable. I think I didn't manage. I get the opportunity to do any online job during my study years, but I did my offline job. Hmm, I would say that is an offline job that uh, is selling something behind the lecture hall is an job. I'm not sure on that, but all in all is how you manage your time. Okay. Okay. One last question that I get from students is, yeah, do you have any failures or feeling of quitting? Have I failed in any subject? Yes, I did fail in medicinal chemistry twice. Okay, twice. That's only that only quiz, not exam, only quiz. The quiz also dah fail. The whole batch of my batch, I would say that 90% of us fail this medicinal chemistry because it's too hard. Okay, it's too hard. Okay, 90%. And after we are given chance to repeat the test with a similar question of medicinal chemistry, yeah, again, 50% of us fail. So it's quite hard, but it's a process, it's a learning process that you need to face. Have I did feel motivated back then when I failed? Yes, of course. Anyone will be demotivated. But then, how do I keep myself motivated? So I in my way, I find something that would distract me from thinking about this failure of this demotivation. What I did was I did actively involved in extracurricular activities. I put aside all my studies first, and I joined my society and fulfill all the games and all only for a short time because I don't want to stay demotivated for too long. I distract myself first, then I focus on after I get my self motivation. And again, my keyword of the day is to manage your time properly, especially during exam. Be it in the kuliah, manage your time in kuliah, manage your time with riadah or extracurricular activities, or you have to manage your me time. Perhaps we as a, I would say, teenager, no, adult, young adult, would love to enjoy. We want to have some for our shopping, we have some time for our football match, we want to have some for our karaoke hunting session. So that's fine. Or your tabligh session, it's fine, but manage your time properly because it's so different when you are in SPM or CFS where you only have few subjects and you have about half a year to prepare. But in kuliah or pharmacy, we have about 10 subjects with so many syllabus in there to finish within 4 months and 2 weeks of revision week. 2 weeks, no, 1 week of revision week. So quite compact and quite headacheful. And you need to find your support system, your family, friends, who are your closest one, team. And also don't forget your religion. You have to stay attached with God, with Allah. Alright? So I'm now motivated. So what's next? So you need to plan your future. You must know what you want. You must know what your passion is. If you are passionate in doing business, so you can pursue in pharmacy and aim for business later. Or if you are passionate in a clinical side, so you can further strive into getting a position in hospital and whatnot. So plan your future. So you have to look for opportunities out there. Is there any opportunity in, let's say, 3 to 4 years? Let's say you want to do business, joining Biruni with us, Biruni Pharmacy. So look for opportunities, discuss with us that I'm interested in doing business. So maybe we can discuss further on what are opportunities that you have in business side with community pharmacy, or you can see that okay 4 to 5 years time, there will be boom in that in pharmaceutical industries development. So there will be more job offering that they will be giving you. So look for opportunities out there and look for your options and what are your strengths and the opportunities out there. You have to balance out the pros and cons. Of course, there will be pros and cons in every decision. If you are looking for business, the pros is maybe you're looking for the profit or looking for I am my own boss. But the cons is you have to face loss. You have to face the struggle of business and whatnot. Same goes to hospital or even in academic. You are looking at that you will be having a master or PhD or doctorate in pharmacy. That's people will look up to you. But then the cons is you have to struggle with all the KPIs, with all the studies and journals you need to produce. So balance out what the make pros and cons, make a list. So what and place out where is your strength. Okay. Also ask for opinions from your friends, from your family, from your lecturers, your respected lecturers that have been in the business since the super senior of you, so they know who did manage, who have the strength, who did not have the strength, and also ask from your seniors if you are looking for um, seniors in hospital as a hospital pharmacist, then look for the seniors there and ask for the opinions. Okay, and also this is quite important that have to know about the current politics or the current policy of the Ministry of Health system. Are they still giving the I would say are they still giving the permanent posts or not permanent posts? So you have to look for the current policy. Okay. Do part-time jobs, get the experience. So I would suggest this: do part-time jobs when you finish your 4 years of degree. Okay, you finish your degree in June. Will be inshallah graduating in November. So the 4 to 5 months you can do part-time jobs. Get as much experience you can. Go to retail pharmacy, ask for part-time jobs. They will they'll be paying you like RM5 per hour, but you have to gain um, apa, invaluable experiences through training in computer pharmacy. And do part-time jobs and give an insight of how the community is all about. All right. So a little bit advice for you is you have to prepare physically because you have to go for attachment to hospital, you have to go to community posting, industrial, so you need to physically fit and also mentally fit because you'll be facing failure. I'm not saying that you will be facing failure, but the possibility is there and all the packed schedule that you will be facing. And spiritually, of course, you need to strongly attach with your religion um, so that you will don't get lost too far away. Okay, you have to appreciate life and yourself and others, and just enjoy what you do. Don't think that this as a burden, but think this as part of your life journey and what you will be getting lah. Okay, so these are the famous meme from a pharmacy. They they will be patient will be asking how long does it take to stick a label on a box. So will be coming to you with angry why so long queue for taking only medicine, but the pharmacist will always say only a few seconds that it takes to stick a label on a box. But sure, that is the making sure that the medicine doesn't kill you thing that makes it that takes a bit longer because you need to see that the patient does he or she fit to take this medication or is it right for this patient? Is the dose right? Is the label right? So that we don't unintentionally murder the patient. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for having me. You may contact me through this serious business only. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Hmm. Thank you very much, Brother Najib Shafiq, for the informative talk and sharing session with us, the juniors. Now we have come to the Q&A session. Dear students, if you have any question to ask, you may unmute your mic or write your question in the chat box. Brother Shafiq, can you see the question in the YouTube chat box? Okay, I will read it to you.
Okay, sure. I can't see any question there. Sorry.
Yeah, there's this question in YouTube. It is from Sister Wan Alena Bila. She asks you, why is it compulsory for CFS student to get not less than B in chemistry subject to enroll degree of pharmacy?
Chemistry subject. Oh, okay. Because you'll be learning a lot of chemistry during the degrees, and you should not get any less than B for that, because it's the B in CFA subject, I would say a little bit advanced from the SPM, but in degree level, when you're learning about medicinal chemistry or biochemistry, is totally different. It's not about applied chemistry when you apply on general topics, but it's about health. So you need to learn very strong basic of chemistry, so that you can understand more, or at least get a basic understanding on the chemistry. That's why they emphasize on at least you need to get more than just B in your chemistry.
Thank you for answering the question.
Am I answering the question?
Is there any question more?
This is from Gambang, right?
Yes. There's this one question that they person message me. But can I read it in bahasa to you?
Sure.
Orang kata, apakah kelebihan untuk kita sambung untuk pilih elective subjek dalam degree nanti?
Sorry, tak faham.
Dia tanya tentang pasal macam perincian lagi tentang elective subjek nanti degree. Elective course.
Okay, elective course, okay. Maksudnya kena pilih ke macam mana?
Macam tu. Dia tanya lagi pasal macam nak tahu detail.
Oh, tentang elective course. Tentang elective course. Okay, about elective course, you since suit the name is only elective, so you only to choose. Maybe they offer you 2 courses, then you only to choose one. So these elective courses it's not a major in macam, there are certain courses out there, they'll be like macam you learning this but you major in this. No, it's not. When you are taking Bachelor of Pharmacy, there's no such thing as you are Bachelor of Pharmacy majoring in drug abuse. No, there's no such thing. It's only an additional info that you need to take suiting your passion. Let's say in my study, I preferred more on drug abuse. So the elective courses that they offered is drug abuse. Then I take, because I think that's my passion on learning about drug abuse. So it's not about macam mana nak kata bukanlah pasal you kena ambil, you have to take elective course, but you need to take elective course, but you will need to see does it suit your passion or not. Okay, plus you need to complete the credit hour, 135 credit hours, so you need to take also. You like it or you don't like it, you have to take, but you have options to take. Okay, elective courses.
Okay, thank you. Another question. The question is the pharmacy course offered by IUM is different from the other universities?
I would say no. There's no different. Only a slight different in presentation and the depth of the course, because okay, semua pharmacy courses in Malaysia established by University Awam has been accredited by MQA. So the courses, the depth of the subject and syllabus has been accredited and should follow a certain standard by MQA. So I don't think there's a big difference pun. Cuma maybe there's approach of the elective courses, like in IIM back then, they don't offer much on entrepreneurship, where I think it is crucial to have entrepreneurship program or entrepreneurship courses to be implemented in pharmacy courses, because when you are learning, or when you are working in community pharmacy, you need to learn about entrepreneurship and economy. But then in UITM back then during my year, UITM has already offered that courses long time before IIM offered in depth. So the difference is on the elective courses, but the rest is the same. The core courses are the same.
Okay. And the last question is, since the pointer that were required by the IAUM to pursue degree is 3.5 and above, and then there's this one student that asked, kalau tak lepas 3.5 tu, is there any alternative or chances for them to pursue this degree in pharmacy?
Macam mana nak cakap? I would say take your chances. Kalau since dulu automatic, kalau you tak lepas 3.5, kalau ada kekosongan baru dia akan panggil siapa yang possible, yang macam apa, ada luck lah untuk masuk dekat dalam pharmacy courses. Since dulu ialah critical courses, sebab dulu ada je from bioscience ke semua masuk, ada physical science pun masuk juga ke dalam pharmacy courses. Diorang tak capai pun 3 point something, but then untuk mengisi kekosongan. So itu dulu. Now since we are no longer considered as critical courses, though we are critical, they don't really take us as critical courses. I would say take your chances in getting an interview at least, because back then they don't have interview, so they see your pointer, so you tak lepas lah. Now you have chances of getting interview. Kalau you're entitled for interview, go for it. Apply for the interview. I would say like that lah. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. I think this one is the last one. Dia tanya, is there any pharmacy students who are doing business throughout the 4 years degree?
Business, yes. I myself doing my business. I did my business, but then mostly online, because dulu I buat business on emas, macam tu. Sebut company pula. Sebut I did my business on emas. Ada juga yang my friend did business dekat belakang lecture hall, jual-jual. So they have some insight of business there, and also adalah duit pocket sikit. Kan? So doing business is okay. But again, I would say that macam mana you nak manage your time, kan? Ramai je yang buat business during my time, even myself, but we still can get the 3 point something and above as a CGPA. So you have to manage your time je lah.
Okay. Ada soalan lagi since
Okay.
ramai
It's okay,
interested.
tak apa. Boleh je, boleh je.
Since pharmacy time zaman Bro Najrin Syafiq kan auto kan JPA.
Betul, yes.
Tapi sekarang for 2022, is there any requirement or any investment in this scholarship punya application?
Application, I think dia akan jadi much stricter lah, sebab kalau you nak dapatkan scholarship, especially yang funded by government, of course they want to get you at least 3.5 and above. The higher CGPA or the good your CV or resume is, then akan much better lah you punya offer. Tapi maybe dia akan ada juga dia punya interview or at least dia punya preliminary test that you have to pass first, kan? I think kalau tak tengok ya the current scholarship, sebab sekarang pun ada juga yang offer, ada yang tak offer. Dia tak open macam okay for pharmacy join lah, tak. Dia open je. Kalau you are entitled, then you are entitled. But then macam saya cakap tadi, not necessarily you focus on only one type of scholarship. Macam dulu orang dulu tengok GPA. Possible juga kalau you tak ada, you boleh apply for PTPTN. Tapi cukup ke tak tu, you have to calculate sendirilah. Maybe PTPTN bagi you 2,500 satu bulan, only 2,500 bukan bulan, per bulan lah. Per bulan ke per semester? Per bulan or per semester, then you have to calculate lah, is it enough to cater your monetary issues on that, ataupun you can apply for any states or negeri punya scholarship. Depends on where you were born, kan? Ataupun tengoklah, there are many scholarship yang legit or yang valid that you can apply for.
Once dapat scholarship tu, dia akan bonded untuk berapa lama ya?
Depends on the depends on the terms and condition. Kalau dulu JPA dia akan bondedkan 1+3, 1 year of housemanship PRP and 3 years of government service, government compulsory service. Tapi itu waktu kita orang sign agreement lah, sign agreement waktu 2012. Tapi when we graduated in 2016, time tu dah ada start government buat liberation. Liberation maksudnya you are not necessarily bonded with the government, but you can also do your PRP-ship or your housemanship with private sector approved by the government. So somehow you can bonded with the private sectors for 3 years macam tu. But then sebab government pun tak boleh offer enough seat for us, even permanent seat pun tak lepas, kan? So dia hanya bagi on contract basis je. So ramai lah yang tak minat contract basis sebab you tak boleh apply loan, tak boleh apa and what not, kan? So yeah, you have to look for your options lah. Tengok if you are still want to pursue in the government, then that's the option. There's a pros and cons lah.
Okay. Ada question from YouTube chat box. This is from Sister Nur Hidayah. She asked that is it compulsory or do we really need to have an iPad as a pharmacy degree students? Is it helpful or
iPad
is it necessary?
Kayangan sangat pakai iPad. Pakai tablet biasa dah lah. I would say not necessarily you need to have iPad lah, kan? Sebab iPad mahal kan, tapi best juga ada iPad. Now macam saya cakap tadi kan, post COVID more on online classes and your notes pun susah sikit nak dapat through hard copy kan, you kena print sendiri. So it will be helpful if you have an electronic device that can help you study on the go. Macam let's say you dalam kereta or you are dekat rumah quarantine for COVID-19, kan, you can still study instead of you nak tunggu you punya hard copy notes, nak tunggu member tu lah ambil kan. So there will be a hassle lah kalau macam tu. Kan, kalau macam ada device would be okay lah. Dia macam-macam dah, tak adalah macam kalau saya sebut you perlukan iPad or you perlukan tablet, macam pergi cari juga iPad, habis iPad dekat Apple Store. Tapi you need some a device. Even laptop biasa pun boleh. That's not necessarily iPad. iPad sebab you benda tu movable. But then kalau you ada laptop, it's good enough. More than enough actually. Kalau you ada iPad ataupun you punya phone, kalau you punya phone is high tech enough, then phone cukup. Okay.
Okay. So I think that's all. Okay, so thank you to Brother Najib Shafiq for answering those questions and inquiries. And Alhamdulillah, we have reached the end of our event. So on behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude and thanks to our honorable speaker, Brother Najib Shafiq, Head of Department, MATC Advisor and lecturers for gracing this event. And I also would like to apologize for any shortcoming throughout the event. So the attendance link are now provided in the chat box and you may fill it in after this program ends. And please be reminded to fill in the evaluation form in the WhatsApp group. So before we end, let's open the camera for photography session. So I welcome any of you guys.
Miss Fee.
Give me the okay, so thank you for your cooperation and thank you everyone. Thank you again to Brother Najib Shafiq and let's end this event with Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-As. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so let's end the meeting for everyone. Bye.